How are you doing? Brenda and Linda here, guys. All excited again because it's Tuesday. You guys are behind the scenes with us. We are here at our radio show, guys, the Live Stuff Show, San Antonio Live Stuff Show. Do us a favor and share. We have a lot of exciting news that we want to share with you guys. And we want to share with our whole community. So definitely you guys can help us by sharing right now. So Linda, how are you doing, girl?
I'm good.
Are you good?
All good.
How's the weather out there?
All good and getting better.
I just walked from the car here and I was like, woo! It's
I'm ready for the fall.
Well, we're almost there. We're definitely almost there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we are going to be going live here on the radio stream in just about 2 minutes. But you know how 2 minutes is on radio?
Forever.
Yeah, it takes forever. Yeah. We're hearing some good music here, and it kind of throws us off as we're talking to you guys live.
In case you see us bobbing around, we don't have some kind of a problem.
Yes.
Bobbing around.
All right, so we have a special guest. Let's tell them who's our guest. Who's
Krys
our guest today?
Marie.
Yes.
Woo, Krys.
Woo-hoo.
Krys Marie is the founder of San Antonio Lady Riders Bicycling Group.
Yes. So she is here today, guys. We're going to see her here in just a couple of minutes. Like I said, we're going to be going live here on radio in just a second. All right. So again, you guys are behind the scenes. Sorry. This is what you get. A whole lot of, hold on, 1 minute.
All the glamour.
2 minutes, yeah.
You get all the glitz and the glamour from behind the scenes. My chair is like, it's weird. Anyway, if you see me all of a sudden go like this, it's because the chair just kind of has a sticky
Did it do that last week?
It sinks. I have to take the sinking chair because I'm taller.
Oh.
So.
Hey, but we're the same size.
So I look short.
Hey, everybody,
okay.
How are you guys doing? Do us a favor. Share, guys. Yes, definitely.
All right.
All right, girl. I'm telling you, it's like the longest 2 minutes in history. Maybe I can cut it short. Let's see. All right. What can we talk to our audience about? Because we got like...
It's Tuesday. Some of us survived yesterday, which was back to school.
Who survived? Back to school,
yesterday.
Definitely.
That was the topic of last week's show. And I survived it. I need a t-shirt. I survived back to school.
That's true. I know everybody was posting their kids.
It's been a year and a half spring break.
Yeah, that's a really big deal. All right, let's do this. Get ready, girl.
I'm ready. Once I'm talking loud enough, it's all good. All right.
How are you guys doing? Yahoo! Hey, it's another Tuesday, and here we are, Brenda and Linda, guys. Welcome to the San Antonio Live Stuff Show here on 99.1 Gen X, guys. Again, we're just really happy to be here this week. One more week, Linda, bringing you live stuff from San Antonio and the people who are making a difference in our city.
Exactly. And so today, our guest is Krys Marie.
Woohoo! Yeah, she's here today, guys.
She is the founder of the San Antonio Lady Riders Bicycling Group.
Nice. I love that.
I'm Linda Pearson, your host, and I'm the founder of the Scooby Band of San Antonio. And here's Brenda.
Hey guys, so again, my name is Brenda. Guys, I'm the blogger behind savingourway.com. Definitely you guys want to subscribe to just, check out all of the deals that we are putting out and just different events. Just, you never know what you're going to find unless you guys subscribe.
And you also have a Tuesday radio show as well.
And tell them about it. That's right. Oh my goodness. I have so much fun on Tuesday that I forget about the Thursday.
So she's got a Tuesday show as well. She's here same bat time, same bat channel with Jennifer.
Yes, with Jennifer King. So
Jennifer King.
That's right. You guys definitely want to tune in, guys. It is
Topics.
Hot Topics, Saving Our Way Hot Topics. This is happening every Thursday from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, where we're just bringing in some really hot deals that you guys do not want to miss out. Now, guys, we want to, as always, thank our sponsors. One of our sponsors, and we have quite a few. I'm super excited about people just jumping on board, just loving what we are putting out to our community. But guys, we want to thank Center of Advanced Wellness, guys, where, oh my goodness, this is for all your health and beauty needs. They offer so much. You definitely want to get to their website at centerofadvancedwellness.com, guys. They also have a med spa. You guys really don't want to miss out. But Center of Advanced Wellness, guys, offers a full medical clinic that offers telehealth, woman health, wound care, allergy testing, pregnancy testing, and COVID testing, and so much more. Now, guys, their plans start out at $30 a month for one person. For a family, guys, only $150 a month with a $10 co-payment when you guys get here. So again, we want to thank them. They're super awesome. We want to put them out in a really big way. And again, we just want to thank them for believing in Linda and I and the show that we are putting out to sponsor us to make this happen. Thank you so much.
And for those of you who don't know, the center is located at 8723 Botts Lane. And that is 410 and Broadway behind the airport, in that area. And then we also want to thank My Travel Vibes Apparel.
Woo, yeah, Rudy, thank you.
Changed the name of the show, so now we got new merch, and so it's the San Antonio.
We're like, sorry.
Life Stuff Show. We love it.
Yes.
And then we also have Life in the South Side. Woo, hello, April. Life in the South Side.
Hey, thank you. That's right.
And then we also have our newest sponsors, Pogo Pass. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about
Thanks, Pogo Pass. You guys are amazing.
We love Pogo Pass. And so let me give you a quick update on what I'm doing, and then you can give your update.
Tell me.
We were at the Rolling Oaks Mall this past weekend, and we're there every weekend. The Scooby Van is there from 12 to 2, and it's actually parked right out front. We get to drive right up on the sidewalk, so we have the best parking place.
You did. I was so jealous. I said, look at her. She's right in the front. Yes.
Literally. As long as we don't...
I was like 10 blocks away, but I felt good for you.
As long as we don't run over any of the customers, it's all good. So we park right out front so people, and that's the fun part, so everybody can come in and take pictures and that type of a thing. A couple of them noticed the little bender part, but it was all good.
It was all good.
So you go right inside the front door, and we were set up, and we had a table, and we were collecting books, used books. And the mall, the mall got together and they donated us around 250 books we collected.
Wow.
Yes.
That is wonderful.
And so we collected those, and then the kids had a chance to come and play the game. We had a game on our table. It's like a little
Pogo Pass.
Spin the wheel. Yeah,
They definitely made that happen.
And they loved it. So you spin the wheel and it lands on a color, and then you get to pick the prize in the bin. And if you don't like that prize, you just pick any prize, really. But we love Pogo Pass. Not only are they wonderful, but they match our brand. So our brands fit well together. It's about families. It's about fun.
I'm just super excited.
It's about saving money.
About that.
And so for those of you going, Pogo what? Pogo Pass is actually, you pay one price. Normally they're $49.98. And then you buy the pass, but if you buy it through the Scooby Van website or the Scooby Van link, or use the code word Scooby Van, then you save 20%. So you're paying $39.98 for a Pogo Pass, and it's actually an app that you put on your phone. And then, for instance, so it costs you $40. So if you decide,
and it's $1,000 for the venues.
$1,000 for the venues, and it's San Antonio, Austin, and Waco.
That's right.
It's not just San Antonio. We're the Central Texas Pass. And then also, so for instance, if you're going to take your kids to Splashtown, that's $40 a piece, not counting tax, not counting all the food you're going to buy. And so the Pogo Pass is $39.98. That's $40. Right. But you can get into Splashtown, you can get into the zoo, you can get into the Whitney Museum, you can go to Incredible Pizza, you can get into a lot of college sporting events, and that's just here in San Antonio. So it's well worth it. It's easy to use because you just get the app, and then when you scan something, you can see which you've used and what you haven't used.
Right.
So you don't have to worry about where's the card kind of a thing, because I have problems with that.
That's right.
So we love Pogo Pass, and we will actually be at the mall every weekend from 12 to 2. And we'll have the game and the toys and the prizes and the candy. So that was really fun.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they loved it.
So even if you're an adult, you can go spin that wheel. Is that true?
Yes, anybody can spin the wheel. If you have the ability, you can spin it. And also, we gave away 2 free Pogo Passes.
Oh my goodness.
$2,000 worth of Pogo Passes.
$2,000 worth of Pogo Passes.
And there was only a few people there was about maybe a dozen people or so that actually put their name in the hat for the passes. And so we picked one, and so we've notified him. We're waiting to get in touch with him so we can give him his passes. And we'll be doing that next week. I think
Oh my
we're going to
goodness,
be doing
yeah.
that next week, right?
Doing it next week. Once again, $2,000 worth of Pogo Pass at Rolling Oaks Mall.
So that's what
But you know what? Yeah, that was a whole lot of fun, and I think it's definitely something that the kids and the community parents can look forward to. We're always looking to go have fun somewhere that's absolutely free. So definitely by spinning the wheel, I saw all those, you know, smiles on all of the kids, and then of course on the parents, because they're like, oh my God, you guys just made my kid's day, you know, and they won what, a piece of candy, and they were just so excited, or, you know, bracelets. There was so many things that was on the table that they could win. But sometimes, Linda, that's why you're just so special. It's the little things, Linda, that you can give to the community that makes the community so freaking happy.
Yeah.
And the fact that you just said, yeah, and I'm gonna be there every single weekend doing this. Just kudos to you.
Thank you.
Clapping my hands here. Just so excited that you're gonna, oh my God, because you're doing this like every weekend.
Yeah, we need the books. We're going to have
Amazing,
a lot of
amazing.
probably 10,000 books this year, so
Wow.
we need books.
There you go. That's even more amazing.
So Brenda, tell us what
Yes.
you've got going on.
All right, so guys, we have a new class coming up, Jennifer King and I, and this class is going to help you guys make money, okay, through the world of apps, guys. There's 2 apps that we are using right now that, oh my goodness, we're just making so much money. I think in 2 years, I've made over $4,000 on this particular app called Ibotta. And I've lost count how much I've made in on Fetch, because I've just lost count because it's just too much money coming my way. I just, as soon as it comes, I'm like out there spending it. So we decided, we have a lot of people, of course, super interested, but they want more one-on-one. So definitely you guys want to subscribe to my website at savingourway.com, guys, so that you guys can tune in, you guys can check out when these dates are coming. So the very first place we go for all of our new classes that are coming out, guys, is we go get it where? On our website. We put it there first before we're going to put it anywhere else. So this is why it's kind of vital for you guys to go ahead and subscribe to the website for that you guys can check out when that comes on. The other thing is, do not forget, guys, we have our online coupon classes every day. So no more excuses, no more I can't make it, I'm really busy that day, the kids are back in school. We have it 24/7, no excuses. Oh, I need to make, that should be the name of the class. 24/7, no more excuses, right? Is that what it is?
No, I think that back to school, we get the whole first week of back to school.
Yeah.
As a grace period. So.
Yeah, okay, you get a grace period, but the good thing is you guys just need to get in there. You need to get into the group, and then as soon as you're in that group, then you guys can take the class at your convenience. So yeah, super excited about that, and again, subscribe to savingourway.com.
Okay, so we got to take a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere here at Gen X 99.1, where we're going to have Krys Marie joining us from San Antonio.
Woo, yeah,
Lady Rider.
She's here, guys. She's in the studio.
Woo, woo, woo.
Alrighty.
Get this off before she blasts me with the music. Oh, thank you.
All right, girl, come on down. What we're gonna do is put your phone, and we're gonna hook you up. All right, so let's see. Do I have this correct? Yes, we do. All right, guys. So Krys is in the studio.
Krys is in the house.
Woohoo! Yeah, and she's rocking her shirt. Look at this.
She looks
It
good
fits
in
her
black.
great.
I only have 21%. I did share it.
Okay. Well, then you know what? I'll take it off, Brianna. Can you take off this, and then I'm gonna put it here.
So then you don't have any alarms on that are going to go off.
There's no alarms.
How are you doing, sweetie?
Everything's so great. I love it.
Okay, get me in your group.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna connect it. I have the connector there, so it won't die.
I hope it goes because I'm having problems with my phone.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Okay.
Yep, it's going.
You take an Advil or anything?
It stays on that.
I should.
I have some in the fridge. You're going to get the lunch if you want some.
Maybe once I eat
like
something
little kids.
all day.
Okay, hold on. Let me get it to where.
Yeah, from like 5 to 8.
I'll press start. Sit down. I'll tell you if it works or not.
Luckily, they're little
Okay,
kids.
it might not play, but I'm hoping it
Some
goes.
of them are little.
Fit me.
Do we have any tape?
And I bring this
Any what?
Tape.
Or this one.
I thought I had some in my Wi-Fi.
Make sure you can hear the music though, real quick. Put it up
Oh,
to
okay,
your
so I
ear.
don't need to have this on?
No, you don't. You Don't put it on right now. Can you hear the music coming through?
I can hear it, yes.
Okay. So the only thing, oh, you got the girl. You just gotta talk.
You're talking to her.
Yeah.
Okay, Brianna. My chair's there, so it should. Let me go sit down.
Except you don't want the thing in front of your face.
We're gonna see if her
Right.
phone turns on.
Or hiding.
If it doesn't, don't worry about it. She's already shared.
And we can steal this one.
Or up here, because y'all are live up here.
Yes, make sure you're on screen. Okay. And then I'll welcome us back, Brenda, or you can, it doesn't matter.
No, you can, girl, because by the time I get this on.
I'll just keep talking until you.
Okay, we're checking out Krys's phone. Let's see if it goes live. She was having a little bit of a problem. So guys, you're looking behind the scenes. This is commercial. We usually bring our special guests in. We get her set up or him set up.
This is all about you and the lady drivers.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you do? I meant the light club. That's all.
Yeah, we'll just turn it off. She has it shared into
Yeah,
her
I shared
group,
it on the page. No, it's,
so we're good.
It doesn't go live on my page on my phone for some reason.
We're good.
But I did share it.
Yeah, so that's all that matters, honey. All right, so I'm gonna put this
So, first people
low.
know this is your full-time job. They don't know that. I mean, they don't need to know the rest of your world.
All right, girl, like 19 seconds, we're going live. You're gonna welcome back and I'll just catch on from there. I can do that. Okay, 9, 4, 3.
Okay, welcome back to the Life Stuff Show, San Antonio Life Stuff Show on Gen X 99.1. And we're Linda and Brenda,
Hey, everybody.
and we are bringing you life stuff from San Antonio and the wonderful people who are making a difference in our city. So our guest today is Krys Marie.
Hey, Krys.
Hello.
Woohoo! So
Hi.
happy that you're here today,
Yes,
girl.
thank you for having me, ladies.
So we had you on, Brenda had you on the Thursday show,
Yes.
and so, which it wasn't very long, and so we brought you here because we wanted to learn more about what you were
Well,
doing.
yeah.
That's awesome.
I
Thank you
wasn't
so
done
much
like
for having
asking
me.
questions, so.
I know, I left you like, I didn't talk about this, and I didn't talk about I know, but it was great, yes.
So now you get to talk about it. So tell,
Thank you
for
for
those
having
of you who don't, for those of our listeners who don't know about the San Antonio Lady Riders, tell us a little bit about that and how it all started.
Okay, great. Well, first of all, yeah, it was during COVID, and it was during the time that, everybody kind of was already in that limbo of we're stuck at home, but we want to be active and, kind of mentally and physically. It was draining on everyone, including myself. So I would go out for a bike ride with my friends, but my friends weren't really, as excited to cycle as I was. So I was like, dragging them with me. But when I would go out riding, I'd see other women riding, and I want to wave at them. But, we're riding our bikes, so, mostly you're just focused on the ride. But,
Yeah.
I did yearn for that connection, and I did see a lot of women riding, and women riding alone. And I still, to this day, have never ridden alone. I just kind of, I feel I need to be more careful in that sense, or I try to be. So that's why I created the group. I wanted a platform for women to be able to come together and safely communicate about bike riding.
Mhm.
Also to make new friends, stay active, and, in the end, get out there more and cycle more together. And so I posted on SATX Social, San Antonio SATX Social, right? They actually are a huge platform in San Antonio for cyclists and cycling groups
Nice.
in the community. They're really huge. A lot of people follow them, outside of San Antonio and throughout. And so they would host rides every Tuesday, and they had put those on hold because of COVID. And so I created a platform by posting on their page and saying, hey, there are other women out there who want to ride. And, sure enough, there was. We created the San Antonio Lady Riders Facebook page, and we blew up from there. We had a lot of women wanting to join, and they were already eager to ride. They're like, let's go ride. One thing that I never shared in the beginning was I had just started to ride on street, so I wasn't even ready or comfortable. But I had these group of women that wanted to ride, and everybody was so excited, and there was so much unity going on that it was like, okay, well, I can't do it alone,
Right.
but I got these women behind me that are excited about the same thing as me, and let's make it happen. And it went from there. So
How long ago was that?
and we've been
during
active
COVID.
since the end of April in May of 2020, so last year. A little over a year, and it's just been booming ever since. Like, it's just ongoing. You wouldn't believe all the activity that we do, and it's been great. So I've been blessed, and I'm grateful to be part of it all.
That's wonderful. Now I know that your group has how many members now? I mean, you said about a year and a half ago you started.
We started the group, and maybe in the day we had 100 members, and now over a year later we're at 1.6, so we're at 1,600 members.
Wow.
And this is women only. There's no men. Thank you. It's all women. So our platform on Facebook is private, so we want to keep it that way for women to feel comfortable to talk about anything. You know, there's so many women issues aside from cycling that come up, you know, physically and mentally and emotionally. So we make sure that we provide and keep the you know, the platform safe in that sense. And as well, it keeps the ride safe as well when we meet up in person, you know. So that's very important, safe for the ladies to feel comfortable, to feel safe, and then of course safety on our bike rides as well.
Girl, that is amazing. Again, congratulations. Now I know that you just finished doing a donation drive. Tell us a little bit about that. Well,
yeah.
Actually, let's go back. I think you've had a couple.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about both.
Yeah, we've been really busy. We just did a school supplies donation drive and there were several parts to it. We collected with Rosie's Gracious Heart, which is a nonprofit here in San Antonio as well. And they cater to kids with special needs and the elderly.
Nice.
And so, you know, of course we wanted to be a part of that. They do their own school supplies drive, but because we get such a great response, you know, with our donations and our fundraising and our causes that we do.
Right.
That's one great thing about the group is it's all women, and you know, women are very caring and nurturing and loving, and you know, they love to give back. You know, that's all great. So we don't just ride, you know, our bikes together. We get back, and you know, we really get into it and we really enjoy it. So this year we collected for Mission Road Development Center. And we also held a school supplies where you pick up your supplies at Brewster's Backyard Ice House.
Nice.
And that was the connection through April from the south side.
I
So
love
you know, it's been great.
So you're just working with anybody that just wants to give.
Yeah, anybody that wants to give, you know, collaboration and networking is huge right now.
It
I think
really
and now this day and age is everyone's learning that, you know, we can, you know, do it on our own, but we can do even greater and better, you know, as a community.
So much bigger
and connecting. Yes.
Girl,
and that's how I met you.
That's
you
right.
know, just networking and collaborating.
Yes.
So,
well, that is wonderful.
I had a question. So for people like me who don't ride bikes, because we're just not talented enough. So what if you have a lady who wants to be in the group, who loves what you're doing, but doesn't have a bike, doesn't know how to ride a bike, is afraid to ride a bike? So how do you work with that?
Yeah, that's a great question. We actually welcome all women of all levels, and that includes beginners. Some women haven't ridden a bike since they were, you know, in elementary, and I kind of felt that way when I started. I was doing 10 miles, and then I was already tired, and I was saying, like, how can anybody do this and enjoy it? You know? I was that person that I was like, no, I'm done with this. It's hot, I'm sweating. But you know, it's about having, you know, people to help you and push you along the way and teach you, you know, because there's more to it than just pedaling. And so
the support that you guys give each other,
the support that we give each other, and that goes with every type of woman that comes through the door or comes to our bike rides. We're gonna embrace you, no matter your level, no matter your age, no matter you know, what you have going on in your life. We're not just catering to young women or to middle-aged women. We're catering to all women. And moms, you know, we have a lot of women that are part of groups that have little babies, and then we have women that our kids are grown up.
Do they also bring the babies? Do they?
Yeah, we do. We do have a ladies with babies rides or our beginners rides, and they bring the trailers and their kids with them.
That is awesome.
But for someone who is not riding right now, we have a huge part of our organization is incorporating women's wellness. So we do gather off our bikes, and we have, you know, dinners where we that's our time to get to know each other.
I love
and
that.
it allows women to come into a safe zone and say, hey, we are that group. We are welcoming, you know, come, you know, check us out and join us and make some new friends. We had a dinner in January where we gathered at Stoneworks at the Rim, and we had dinner together. And I gave everybody a sunflower that attended, and they were part of our group, whether they've really ridden with us or not, or hadn't seen them in months.
So you welcome anyone that just wants to be a part of the group, whether or not they bike.
Right.
Okay, now
there are women's
okay, now
bikes.
let's go. Okay.
Yeah, and so I gave them a little poem about, you know, self-love and, you know, how, you know, just the sisterhood and the unity about is what makes it all, you know, makes a difference about with our group that we love doing.
I did not know that.
We had a stretch class this past weekend that was tied into our bike maintenance. You don't have to ride a bike to attend that.
To
you know,
just
we do that for free, and you know, if you don't ride a bike, you know, everybody has their own health issues. So if you follow our Facebook page, San Antonio Lady Riders, all these events are on our page. We create an event for everything that we do so that you get all the information and the details that you need. And you know, that's for everyone that's on the platform.
So how often do you guys ride? Do you ladies ride?
Oh, wow. We ride at least, we schedule rides within our San Antonio Lady Riders Facebook page at least 3 to 5 times a week.
Oh
And we've
my
been doing
goodness.
that for over a year.
3 to 5.
So we don't just ride, you know, we don't just schedule one bike ride a week. We schedule several, and that's because there's a need. And a part of what we do is co-ed rights. So we welcome, you know, men and women. You know, our support system is not just women. You know, God put us all here to work together, and you know, we realize that you know a huge support of our group is you know both women and men. Bike groups that have you know co-ed groups. Co-ed group rides that you know they want other places to be able to enjoy rides, and so we offer that. We do have a co-ed ride this Thursday. And we have a ladies only ride tomorrow. I'm sorry, today.
Wow.
So yeah, there's just different stuff going. And then we also, a lot of our ladies ride with other groups. And there's a lot of groups out there and they offer different types of rides. And I'm grateful because, you know, it can take a lot to lead these rides, and you need marshals, you need a ride leader, you need, you know, people making sure everybody stays together. And so they ride throughout the whole San
That's what
Antonio
I was
community.
going to ask you. I mean, it must take a whole lot out of you and your admins. Is it admins that help you run it, or are you doing this alone, girl? Like, what is going
no,
on?
I definitely can't
There's
do
a
it
lot.
alone, but
There's
it is
a
a
lot
lot.
of
I'm
people
very
in the group.
involved in the group. You know what we did on Saturday, I was a part of all of that. We did a homeless sandwich drive, right?
Oh, tell us about that.
Yeah, and that's where we collected we collected donations to make 200 sandwich bags to feed to the homeless, which had a water and an apple and crackers and chips and a sandwich. But we collaborated with a couple of other bike groups. There's Pop-Up Social Ride SA. They're huge on giving
Nice.
back to the homeless.
Right.
And then the Major Taylor
I love
Cycling Club that we all collaborated for this event.
make this
They
happen.
did their own giving event on Cab Ministries to give back food. Rudy's Barbecue donated to them. Bimbo Bakeries donated bread to us. I mean, it was great.
My God.
So, you know, that's also co-ed. So that's a way for people who support us when we're not only doing women's rides or women events that they can get involved in.
The collaboration.
Yes,
is
great
something
collaboration.
else, isn't
Everybody's
it? It's very
collaborating,
strong.
and the fact that we can attend, you know, our girls can attend other rides and other bike groups that, you know, maybe would challenge them a little bit differently. Some of these bike groups have been around for a long time, so, you know, getting to know other bike groups and connecting with them, it's been amazing. And that's why there's so many bike rides going on, because there's a need, there's a want. And it just brings a certain type of unity and community. You know, when you see pictures, even just, you know, on our page or on other bike rides, that they're starting to be more public about posting pictures and who's attending the rides. You just see a huge community, you know, network going on. And to me, that's what it's all about. So I love that.
And they're all smiling.
And they're all smiling. And they're
Even
all
though
smiling.
their legs
Maybe
are
not going
burning,
over
their
some
legs are
inclines, because some of those inclines can be a little bit tough, but it's a wonderful experience. You know, it's an active life, a healthy life, you know, and healthy life, it just means getting out and meeting new people. You know, a lot of friendships
I
have
love
been
that,
made on
yes.
our page, and that is huge. You know, I kind of was at a point in my life where, you know, especially during COVID, where you're not doing anything, and now there's always something to do. You know, once you get connected to the cycling community, you'll be invited to rides left and right. There'll always be a ride going on if it's not raining. Let me say that. And so there's always opportunity to get out there and stay active and meet new people, and you know, just enjoy your life a little bit more.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So what kind of distances are you riding on these different rides? Like, what's the shortest one, and then
Okay.
what's the longest one?
Oh, good question.
Yes, very good question. We have a beginner ride that's about 8 miles, and that is a slow roll ride. We call it a turtle ride. All levels are welcome, you know, from people who haven't ridden a bike in a long time to people who actually ride, you know, speed miles. You know, they really go fast. It's a nice social ride. We do one at Woodlawn Lake, and that goes up to St. Mary's University and back. And then we also do one at Brackenridge Park, or where we meet by the zoo and we go around Brackenridge area and the neighborhood. So these are both street rides, but we do beginner rides on the trails, and they're all about 8 miles and under I want to say 8 miles per hour. So the speed is not fast at all. If the members want to go faster, they can decide that as the group. But this is that ride that you can come on, and we'll help you, you know, get your helmet on correctly. We'll help you, you know, figure out, you know, how to use your brakes and your gears a little bit more, because we can talk. You know, there's like conversations that can happen. But of course, safety, you learn the basics of how to be a lot safer on the road as a cyclist, and being aware of, drivers and your surroundings and how to make calls like car left, car right. All that stuff we'll teach them. And we do that with all our rides. We're very careful. We're very safe.
Wow.
There's accidents that have happened where people have gotten really hurt or passed away, and it's on the rise now because cycling is getting really popular, and street cycling, and there are people
roads
who
are made for that.
Yeah, and there are people who still, kind of have a hard time with understanding that it's okay for us to ride on the road, and we do, have rights as well. And then as cyclists, we need to understand that as well with vehicles, we're sharing the road there. So we're huge on safety, but our beginner rides are about 8 miles, and then we go up to, or especially on our beginner rides, we have extra bikes. Because a beginner ride, you don't need to have a certain bike. Yes, I'll announce, I have an extra bike, but I always tell the ladies, I went from a hybrid to a road bike, so I actually have an extra bike that I can lend out. And I have 2 bikes actually, and one of our members has my other bike, so I have lent it out before, and somebody does have it. That one we lend out, all of our rides we lend out helmets, so I always carry an extra helmet with me. We don't promote riding without your helmet. So that's a huge part of safety with us. And then for our speed rides, we kind of go about, I'm going to say 20 miles is the least for our speed rides. That speed ranges anywhere from 12 miles per hour and up. But even with our speed rides, we have 2 different groups, so we're that group that we try to work with all levels, because our real aim is to help you improve. We're all on our own journey, but we're here to help each other improve and get better and have a more enjoyable ride together, so togetherness is a huge part of us. We do 2 separate groups, so we have members who are leading the fast group and the members who are leading the second group that maybe they haven't experienced that ride, but they want to see how they can do. And then the next ride, they're probably up with the first group. So we just try to cater to all the needs and levels of all of our riders, male and female.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So where you mentioned Woodlawn Lake and you mentioned Brackenridge Park, so that's great because those are centrally located type of areas. Where else do you guys do rides?
I love these questions.
I'm trying to figure out how I can do this.
Those are really great questions.
Real questions.
Can I bring a tricycle?
Yeah, we ride on the Salado Creek Greenway, which is more north side, more northern. We also ride on the on the Leon Creek Greenway, and that one is more like Bandera Road, Military Road, Grissom Road, so that's more on this side of 410.
Where I've seen a lot of people ride is near the Missions and kind of down South Road.
The south side area is really popular for cyclists. There's a Mission, what is it called? Mission Reach trailhead. That one goes from Blue Star all the way through the Missions, but on the Riverwalk part. Cool. When I first started cycling, I didn't know that. So when I was riding down there, I'm like, wow, it's another world down here.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. There's the Riverwalk part, but it goes all the way to the south side to Espada and then keeps going to 281. Like, you'd be surprised. It's beautiful. So the Mission Reach trail is really popular, like you said, all through the Missions, and that's on street as well. Mission Road to Roosevelt. Yeah, all the way to Military, to Stinson Airport, and then where the cemeteries are in the south side area by Military. Right. We ride through there, and that's a really popular route. So it's not just something we're doing; it's something the whole cycling community are. Like
3 or 4 minutes from there, and that's how I'm seeing them.
You see them, right?
And I'm like, is Krys there? Is that Krys?
I love that. But like I said, we're not the only ones doing this. The San Antonio community loves cycling. We're huge on cycling. We have a lot of bike groups out there. We're one of the biggest cities in the United States that has so many bike groups and so many different rides going on, and people just wanting to cycle. And there's, again, if you follow the SATX social cycling page, and there's one called SA Cycling Community.
Nice.
I may be saying that wrong, but there's a couple of pages out there because the need is so, and the want is so popular. Yeah, it's so great.
I love that. Tell us again real quick. You said that you put out classes in the morning that was absolutely free, like stretching, exercising.
Yes.
Is that like a once a week thing, or is that new? Because I had not seen that before.
Well, we had done a couple, or probably about 3 before this weekend. We've been so busy with our community efforts and just the scheduling bike rides. We're also in training right now. We have a lot of bike challenges coming up.
Oh, wow.
We just finished the Fiesta Wildflower
What
some of the
exactly
girls
is
did
that?
tour
So
there.
what-
And basically, you pay a registration fee for it, which goes usually to a really good cause.
Okay.
And you commit to riding either like 27 miles or 40 miles or 66. Sometimes it's even 100 miles.
Oh,
Yes,
dang.
in one day. So you have to train for that. You know, we're not just
Heck
telling our
yeah.
ladies, you know, go ride your bike and
Yeah.
sign up for this bike challenge. You know, we're in training right now. We have a few coming up. Conquer the Coast, which is in Corpus Christi, is one that's huge that's
Is
coming
it
up.
going on over there? Or?
It's going on over there,
there,
riding your
okay.
bike over the bridge. Can you imagine
Oh
that?
my God.
So
When
it's
is that going to happen?
that's
love
gonna be
that.
September 18th. So
September
that's
18th.
coming up, and so a lot of us are going. We're in training. We're committed. We're signed up for like the 66 miles.
Oh
Some
my
are signed up for
goodness.
21 miles.
I can't take the smile off. I know on radio you guys can't see me, but ever since she sat here, it's overwhelming in a really good way.
Oh,
just
thank
to
you.
see so much that you are doing.
Oh,
I mean, you
man.
talked about, you know, the donations
Uh-huh.
and then the, you know, exercising, you know, for, you know, just bringing whoever wants to come. It's not all always about the ride. You're bringing in
Right,
the
women's
community, like,
wellness.
no matter what,
Yes.
with the wellness.
There's a need, and you know, when you are experiencing this type of, you know, this is a once in a lifetime for me, and you know, for a lot of the girls.
Yeah.
We get a lot of the girls that say, man, you know, like this is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Wow.
or you know, I've met so many friends, you know, I see the friendships being made, and it feels like a huge blessing, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it. So when there's an opportunity that comes up where we're learning, you know, we all are going through the same thing, and sometimes we don't share it, like
Right.
my back pain or my hip, or I get migraines, or you know, I'm sleeping too much, or I feel overworked or stressed. And so we want to be able to have those opportunities to say, hey, you know, I see you, you know, and I'm going through the same thing,
Right.
you know, where you're not alone. And so women's wellness was one of those things. That's why we started
I
doing
love
different
that, how you
aspects of the
tied
group,
that
not just
in.
riding
That's
bikes.
huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
Right.
So are you going to be, or is that like a once a week thing for the
Oh,
stretching
I
and
apologize.
the exercising?
The bike,
Well, we
the
can get off topic real quick because
I
we're
know,
doing so
right?
darn much. But
That's funny.
It's something that I, just like Linda, we're asking you some of our own personal questions because I was like, well, maybe I can start with stretching for about a year.
No.
Maybe after that I'll be
Okay,
able to
so
ride.
then there you go. I apologize, but yes, there you go. Women's wellness, stretching, you know, yoga, just even learning how to take care of your bike, because sometimes the women think it's me, I'm not in shape, and it's like, no, your chain is rusted. That's why you're not going fast, or you're not changing your gears. You know, it could be many things, but we realize that part of the riding a bike involves, you know, being mentally, you know, okay, or people ride their bikes because it brings them mental wellness in a positive way. Being in nature, you know, feeling good after you rode a bike, you rode your
Right.
bike. You know, I said it last time, and I do joke around and like to say, like, after tonight's ride, I'll probably feel like I lost weight just from that bike ride. But it's really because it's a
Well,
great
it's
way
ton
to
of
stay
weight
active.
off, I would think, mentally.
Yes.
Because sometimes you need that extra push within bike riding, like you
Yeah.
were saying.
And then the next day you
get
feel
off
great, and you're like,
"Ooh."
wow, you know, I feel better. I was moving my body. And so, yeah,
And
the
weights
stretch
you haven't
passing,
done in a while,
which
those that are
sometimes
just
you haven't done
starting.
in a while. Yeah, even for me, because sometimes I'll need that break, and then when I do it, then I'm like, oh, you know, I'm back in running again. Put a little oil on the body now. But no, so the wellness part is very important. It's very huge. We have some women in the group are embracing that, you know, because we're tying bike maintenance and education into it.
Mhm.
And so we do want to do those more. We had Reaction Sports Rehab come and do a stretch class because one of the members saw that there was a need as well.
Wow.
She connected us to her, and we were like, you know what, let's do a
Why
stretch
not?
class with the
Yeah.
bike maintenance.
Okay, so the
class
ladies can
clinic.
join. They can join your group, and then on the events page is where they have all of these events listed.
Yes, and so we do hope to do more of the women's wellness, because we know that there's a need, and they're very fun, you know, being able to stretch like that, and then go for a bike ride after, or learn how to clean your drivetrain on your bike. You know, that's stuff that women don't know, and they enjoy learning together. You know, and the stretching, you know, we were laughing there. Danielle, who hosted it from Reaction Sports Rehab, she was, you know, making us laugh. It was super funny, and we all chose to get up on a Saturday morning and go and do that, and we learned something, and we, you know, even after the stretch class was over, some of the ladies were saying, I really do feel better, like my body feels better, and so that's kind of what we strive
Well,
for.
and I
what
guess
our
that's the
focus
post that I saw. It was, what was it, Reaction?
Sports Rehab,
But it's
Sports
not
Performance.
Reaction.
Reaction Sports Performance Rehab.
Okay.
Yeah, I may be saying it wrong. There's just so much going on in the group. I mean, that's funny
Well, I'm
that
trying to get it right.
that's funny that you're asking me, and it gives me an opportunity to say that we are very grateful and blessed to be able to work with different organizations, different
Yeah, for
businesses, nonprofits, We have great support from the cycling community. There's so many people to thank. So we really try to make sure that we give people shout outs, you know, for everything that we are, because we can't do it alone and we're not successful alone.
Right.
So you know,
Just
I apologize for
collaborating
that.
the way
That
you
know,
are.
I did, and maybe I'm not getting the name right, but I'm just very grateful for all the blessings and all the people that, you know, are here to work with
They
us.
can just join the page and double check it.
Join our San Antonio Lady Riders Facebook page. It's women only. You can see all of those updates. We post pictures on everything that we do, and I do it on my personal Facebook page as well. And again, like Linda said, follow our events as well, and you can see anything that's upcoming, from bike rides to, you know, us just getting together, and to bike maintenance, women's wellness, stretching classes, and our causes, of course, you know, because we do a lot of that as well. We're also on Instagram, San Antonio Lady Riders. We're on Instagram, and anybody can follow us on there.
That's fantastic.
No, that really is.
Yeah.
And you know, we do see what you are doing, and that's why we have you on the show today.
Thank you.
Like, you know, we definitely have brought you on the show, like we were saying before, on our Thursday show, and you had something like 15 minutes. And yeah, when you left, I was like, hold on, I have another 50 questions for you.
Awesome, yeah.
so
No,
I'm
it's a
super
great
excited
time
to
on
bring you
here,
back.
and I really appreciate y'all bringing me back. And you know what? Y'all are both great women, and I'm just Sherry
you.
as well, right? She's y'all do y'all show on Thursdays, and I mean, I just, ever since I met y'all through the Wonderfully Wives Women with April and I from the South
Thanks,
Side,
April,
it's
'cause
just
she's
another
been great on
reminder,
connecting.
another opportunity, you know, of women working and collaborating together. Great
Right.
things happen, you know, and you know, I'm very grateful to be here. I'm very blessed and grateful to be part of San Antonio Lady Riders. Thank you for recognizing us and, you know, what we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just about the community and everybody coming together and, you know, giving back and, you know, enjoying life. You know, in the end, that's what we're striving for a better life, a happier life.
Well, it really is with you on board, right?
Yes.
With you on board, just doing so many
Thank you
wonderful
so much.
things that you
Thank
were
you.
doing and collaborating. Chris, I really do feel I'm with you, like 150%. You know, and it's not that we can't do whatever it is that we want to put out there on our own. We have, you know, done that.
Yeah.
But it's like when I've reached that point, I'm ready to, hey, you know what, who can I collaborate with? What
Yeah.
can we do? What special thing can we get out there for the community? And definitely, you know, doing what you do has been nothing but amazing.
Thank you.
Did you ever feel that when you started this group like a year and a half ago, that it was going to explode in such the way that it has, that you're sitting on a radio show today?
I know.
You know,
I
talking
know.
about it. Like,
Talk
that's a
about
big
the
deal.
real talk, right?
Woo,
On the
yeah.
San Antonio Lifestyle Show. Well, I didn't. I just really wanted other women to ride. But I
Good
wanted,
friend.
and I did. I made some really great friends and met some really great women and people, you know. And no, I did not expect that, and it blew up. And I, you know, was like, okay.
Well, you've embraced that yourself.
I've embraced it, yes.
And collaborating with other people, and you know, you have a schedule. You work full time, right? I mean, you're very busy within your own life.
Yes.
But somehow you're making it happen in such a big way. But that's great. You collaborating, bringing in people so that you can do as much as you're doing.
Yes, yes.
And like you said, what, 3 to 5 times a week you guys are
we
having
do
those
rides
rides?
3 to 5 times a week.
That's amazing.
There's always something going on. Like, for example, this week we had a ride on Sunday, which was a birthday ride for one of our members who hosts a lot of our rides, Kelly McCarthy. It was her birthday ride, and they did 62 miles. I could
Oh
be
my
wrong on that too.
goodness.
There's so many things going
Yeah.
on. Today we have a ladies hill training ride, and that's going to be about 18 miles. We're working on inclines. On Thursday we have a
That's
co-ed ride at
crazy.
Brackenridge High School, where we go around to
Awesome.
Stinson and the missions. That one is a 20-mile ride, and we're also collaborating with a bike group in Austin. And we're
Wow.
going to do a ride in Austin this Saturday. So that's already how many rides this week?
I
4
know,
rides.
I
I lost count.
I lost count at
So
the
there's
first
so much
one.
going on, but you know, we definitely you know, enjoy what we're doing, and it's a lot of fun, you know, especially with the people that, you know, come on our rides. It's been very supportive and very fun and very amazing, and you know, it's just, there's not a need to stop, because there's a need to keep going, and
There's a
I'm
need to
happy
just
be
keep
part of it.
growing. You're right about
Yeah,
that.
just continue
Well,
to
you
grow.
know what? You know, you offer unity, you know, community, bringing them together, support, safety, wellness. I mean, oh my goodness, you have everything within this one group. So, you know, we just want to thank you, Linda and Brenda, for just doing as much as
Thank
you are
you.
doing for your
Yes.
community, because, you know, you're touching a lot of people that maybe didn't even know, right, that they needed this as much as they do, as they're
Wow.
going and they're connecting.
Yeah.
And they're moving along and even not believing in themselves that they could do this right, and then turns out they've done that and so much more, while in the mix helping their community, feed their community, like you guys did the other day, and doing the backpack drive. And I'm sure they got in it just to help themselves mentally and physically, and before you know it, I mean, they're feeling so good about themselves, then you want to go help others. And that's kind of what your group is doing, is connecting just so many things in such a really big way.
Yes.
And just thank you, because that takes a lot of work. I know what it takes to get a community.
Thank y'all, ladies. Thank y'all so much. Like, it's really, really touching to hear that. Like, really,
I'm
coming
sure
from the outside, like that you guys are like, learning about the group, and then it's like, wow, what's going on here? Like, that really means a lot to me. Thank you very much. And I'm really very grateful and blessed to be part of it. Like, really, it's been a huge blessing, and I feel like God put me in this, and there's challenges, definitely, everybody, every organization, everything goes through that, but I'm growing as a person myself,
right,
and just
exactly
knowing that my heart is in it. My major is sociology, so I've always wanted to be involved in the community. I'm like, you know what? This is exactly what's happening here.
See, didn't even know that. She's always pulling surprises on us.
As a sociology major, I've always wanted to get back to the community. I wanted to be in the community. I'm like, but how am I going to do that?
Right.
I was always questioning how.
But it was your passion that took you out there, girl, and it just like automatically by itself exploded, and it just seems like there's no stopping it. This is a freaking tornado going into a hurricane.
yeah. I mean, I definitely try to be where and seek where there's the opportunity to be a part of it and say yes more. And like you said, there's a lot going on in my personal life, but it just brings me fulfillment, just not with myself and what I've been experiencing, but what I see as well. The friendships being made, co-ed rights, bringing people together, our causes, like you said, women's wellness, and just the unity. Sisterhood is huge.
That's
in our
a big
group.
deal.
And we call each other psycho sisters, and we really are sisters. We start treating each other that way, taking care of each other. One of our members injured her foot, and we took her a little basket of little things to get well basket.
That extra
and one of our members' daughters was sick, and we got her a little gift card to the Disney store. So it's just different ways that we connect and
well, and that's just like a natural thing that comes with it. You can't make that happen, Krys.
Right.
That comes because of the unity that you're building.
Yes.
And the strongness within each other, just loving, being friends with each other.
Yes. Yes.
They're
here because they want to. I don't get paid for this.
Right.
Nobody gets paid for this, and there's no money being pocketed at all. Any donations that we get, it goes straight back to our community efforts. And you're right, they're here because they want to. And thank you for bringing that up. I want to give a special thank you to our members who are very involved in our rides. I can't do these rides on my own. I'm not the fastest, so I definitely don't lead all of our rides. But we do have marshals and ladies who are real huge on safety and keeping the riders together. And a lot of them learned how to marshal, and marshal is basically the safety part of it. Right. They are the ones who block the traffic. When there's a stoplight or a stop sign, so that the riders can keep going. That happens a lot on a lot of group rides. There's a certain way to do it, and we're definitely huge on the correct way. But there's a lot of ladies, from younger ladies to older ladies, that are like, no, I want to help do that because I want to be a part of keeping the ride safe. Right. And so they learn that on our rides, and so then I'll ask them, okay, we need volunteers for this ride, or they'll say, I'll volunteer. And that's something, again, that they're doing on their own time, aside from their work lives and their kids and their school. And so I'm very grateful that we have the unity and the support, and the other women who want to just keep this going.
Well, listen, Krys, again, we're just super excited to have you here, and we had written you in for about 20 minutes, but you know what? Me and Linda were on the same page, because we're like, nope, we're going to do this whole hour.
Oh, thank you so much.
You are doing so much.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate you coming in today. We appreciate you just doing all that you're doing for your community. Where are we going to see you next? Or again, how does people go ahead and contact you? The groups? Yes.
Well, my name is Krys Marie. I'm on Facebook as the creator of San Antonio Lady Riders. I do a lot of the posting on the San Antonio Lady Riders Facebook page, which is women only. So you're welcome to follow me on my personal page. You can see all of the updates there. Again, our Facebook page is San Antonio Lady Riders. That is women only, and that's because that's what our really group is about. Our focus is to keep it a safe environment for women and safe riding for women. And so you can join our Facebook page, and there's just a few questions you have to answer. And anyone can join our Instagram page, so San Antonio Lady Riders. You can follow us there. And we do have an email, saladywriters@gmail.com, if anybody wants to, contact me to connect or give me any information at all to help improve our, what we're doing, because we're always open to improvements, collaboration, anything, where you can get in touch with me. There's different ladies who help moderate the Facebook page, and they're very involved in our group, so you can reach out to them as well. And then you just follow our Facebook page, and you'll kind of see what we're doing, and you let us know if there's a need that we can get involved in. We're happy to do that.
That is great. Now we only have about 7 minutes on the show, but we're good with that. Okay. We really wanted you to answer all those wonderful questions, but Linda, we want you to just stay on board, stay here with us, Krys. So we do have about 7 minutes, so let's talk about what's going on. If you just kind of stay with us
absolutely.
and just smile the way you do. If you want to say something, go ahead, girl. But
one of the things I wanted to say to Krys is I'm glad we had you on the show, because a lot of times people might see a bike riding group and go, oh, I don't ride bikes, or I'd like to, but whatever, and then they would just go right by it. But I'm glad we had you on the show, because you do so much more than just bike riding.
Yes.
I mean, especially with COVID, we've got fellowship, and we've got women who really are coming together. Because I've been on hiking groups before, things like that. And you go and nobody talks to anybody, and then you just go hiking, and I'm like, okay, that was okay, but I could have done that by myself.
Yes.
So that's fantastic.
Yeah, I've been hosting these rides for over a year, and I do like to say, I know a lot of us are shy. You already took the step and came out. Talk to your cycle sisters that you're riding with. Make new friends. After the bike ride, you're instantly friends. So I'm like, just break the ice now, and you'll be a part of it. You'll see.
So what's coming up for me after listening to Krys talk, because I think the Scooby Van wants to collaborate with your group.
Oh, wow. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Book drive. We'll do something. We'll figure it out.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so what's coming up real quick because we're running out of time here, is that we're going to be at the Rolling Oaks Mall again next Saturday from 12 to 2. The Scooby Van will be there parked out front. We'll be collecting books. And then we'll be giving away 2 free Pogo passes, and we'll have free prizes for the kids.
Yeah, and that's a really, really big deal, because again, these Pogo passes are worth $1,000 each. This Pogo pass is going to get you into about 23, 24 venues. And this is between San Antonio, Austin, and Waco. So love it.
So that's why, and we got a couple more fun things that are coming up for the Scooby Van, but I'll tell you about that next week. So that means you have to come back.
Dang, we have to wait.
Yeah, so if you want to find out more about the Scooby Van, again, visit us on any of our social media at Scooby Van SA, or also ScoobyVanSA.org, and there's information out there as well.
That's right. Okay, so let's talk about our guests for next week.
Who do we have coming? I'm going to see if I can say this right. We have Zachary Esperisueta.
Yeah, that's
Zachary,
a hard one.
if you're listening, and if I butchered that, I'm
sorry.
It's a hard one. I even
we
hyphenated
apologize.
We're just calling him Zachary.
Yeah.
And he's not just a financial services professional, but he is also the founder of the SA Podcast Network.
Nice.
And a lot of us have seen him out there, and it's just wonderful what he's doing for the city. He's been doing this for a year now, and he's had a lot of interesting guests on there. And so we're going to bring him in kind of twofold. We're going to hear what he's doing about the podcast network with that, and we're also going to talk about and let him talk about some financial stuff.
There you go.
Because especially now with COVID, and
that's
life is the way it is, and it's always good to know a little bit more about that.
I can't wait.
That's next week.
Alrighty, guys. Well, you know what? We have about 2 minutes. We're going to have to say our goodbyes to Krys.
Oh, thank y'all for having me. It is really fun coming to the show and being on the show. I love what y'all are doing here, and it's very exciting, and the things that y'all are doing for the community as well. So thank y'all for what y'all are doing.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for the support, and I just, as well, I my heart, grows bigger, when I'm here. I'm excited, I'm happy, the positive vibes are flowing.
That's it, she's coming back again.
Yeah, I know.
Just very grateful. So I'm very grateful to have met y'all. Thank you to all the sponsors that sponsor the show. As mentioned, follow them, follow all the Facebook, links and the Instagram links. There's good stuff going on here. You don't want to miss out. So definitely, thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you so much. So guys, we come out every single Tuesday from 12 o'clock noon till 1 o'clock, guys. And do us a favor, share, even if you can come in just for a moment to press that share button on your personal page, guys, for those of you that are with us live. Of course, we're here on radio. If you guys just happen to be driving at 12 o'clock, then definitely, station 99.1 is where you want to be.
And the Gen X app on iTunes and iPhone, for iPhone and iPad. So you get the app, so you can take us on the go, so that's good.
Yeah, so again, we just want to thank our sponsors, Center of Advanced Wellness. You guys are wonderful. My Travel Vibes check out, for those of you that are live with us, Linda and Krys both have your t-shirts on. Rudy, you're amazing. Thank you so much. So she is coming back. She has a t-shirt.
Yeah,
She's coming back to
There you
strut
go.
that
You know
stuff.
what else? Okay,
So
so
Pass and
live from the south side.
live from the south side. April, you are wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we're gonna have to let you go because we have already hit that hour. Again, everybody say goodbye.
Bye. Have a great day.
Bye guys. See you next week. I'm learning to turn the volume down.
Ooh, that's a
otherwise
good
it's-
Awesome. Thank
Girl,
you
you
so
did
much.
fantastic.
This was so fun.
You're like a pro.
I always
You're
feel,
natural.
you know what? Even when we were talking, I always feel like I'm gonna be nervous, and
Bye,
then when I'm
everybody.
talking,
Krys,
I'm
say
like,
bye, girl.
bye.
Share.
Bye, Lorca.